Today on Immortality Now, we'll visit with Dr. Jacob Teitelbaum, physician, researcher, author, and world-renowned expert in chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. If you're feeling run down and tired and want to regain your energy and vitality, stay tuned for this edition of Immortality Now. Major funding for Immortality Now was provided through an educational grant from Hotze Vitamins. Founded in 1993 by Dr. Stephen F. Hotze, Hotze Vitamins is committed to delivering only the finest quality vitamins and supplements to meet your patients' needs. Now offering customized vitamin packs, Hotze Vitamins is making it easier than ever for your patients to get well naturally. For more information, visit client.hotzevitamins.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Ron Klatz, and we're here with Immortality Now. In this episode, Dr. Jacob Teitelbaum will be joining us. I've known Dr. Teitelbaum for 20 years, maybe longer. Maybe longer. So something's working, eh? And Dr. Teitelbaum happens to be a world-renowned physician, author, a scientist. He's one of the most knowledgeable clinicians I know in the field of advanced preventive medicine, anti-aging medicine, and some regenerative medicine as well. And Dr. Teitelbaum will be telling us about...
Well, we're going to teach you how to die very young, but just very late in life. And we're going to talk about optimizing energy, because we have 31% of adults who chronically have severe fatigue. And we're seeing an energy crisis of untold proportions, and it's optional.
What is causing all the fatigue, all the energy complaints? I mean, there was a lot of it 10 years ago. There was an awful lot of it 5 years ago. And today, it's universal. Everyone complains today. And so there's something going on. What is it?
Absolutely. I mean, it used to be just Dr. Nobel of Nobel Prize fame, Florence Nightingale. Those are two people in history who had fibromyalgia, and two of the rare ones. Now there's over 12 million people in the United States who have fibromyalgia, which is the worst case energy crisis. We've lost half of the vitamins and minerals in our diet to food processing. This is the first time in human history people are both obese and malnourished at the same time. We've lost about a third of our sleep hours. We've gone from an average 9 hours a night to 6 3/4 hours. We have over 50,000 chemicals in the environment that our body has to detox, and it doesn't have the nutrients to do it. And in fact, one really important way, why don't you start with antioxidants? Everybody talks about antioxidants, blueberry antioxidants, this plant's antioxidants. Well, each species makes the antioxidants that it needs. Humans make two antioxidants. We make glutathione, and we make superoxide dismutase.
Superoxide dismutase.
Yes, SOD.
And that's it.
That's pretty much it that the body makes. The problem with glutathione is that, one, it tended to get oxidized, which didn't leave it working very well, and it got digested. It didn't get absorbed. So there's actually a new form. It's called clinical glutathione that has high absorption, and it stays reduced. Reduced is like anti-rusting, but if it's already rusted, it's not doing any good. So where I used to give mostly N-acetylcysteine, glutamine, glycine, and vitamin C, which are still helpful to raise glutathione. Now I'm going to go with the clinical glutathione, and it really has a profound effect on helping people to feel better. So that's one step, keeping people very young. And another major technological move forward is the old herb curcumin that makes Indian food yellow.
With regard to curcumin, 10 years ago, there was very rare to find a paper on this herb, but now we're seeing them in the literature almost every week. This is a very major area of research, and the results are astounding. So what is it that you really think is the potential for this herb?
Well, here's the big deal with it. Number one, you'll see 70% lower levels of Alzheimer's in India, and that's been traced back to the curcumin. There's research actually showing that it dissolves the amyloid plaques of Alzheimer's.
Wow.
With cancer, numerous studies looking at a broad range of cancers show it to be more effective in terms of mechanism and in vitro studies than a lot of the chemo and radiation treatments. You'll also see for pain, combining it with boswellia or frankincense, more effective than medications. So you have medications like NSAIDs for arthritis that kill over 30,000 Americans each year, where the curcumin is more effective, and instead of side effects, you get side benefits. The problem has been that it was unable to be absorbed. You basically have to eat an Indian diet to be getting enough. And they discovered that adding the turmeric oil,
the tumeric,
back to the plant, increased the absorption almost 700%. These compounds are meant to be synergistic and to work together. So now you have literally hundreds of studies that are going on. And the form that I use is called Curamed. For pain, I'm going to use Curcumin. And these are just miracles for people. I've seen people that morphine didn't help the pain, that after 6 weeks, the Curcumin made it go away. There's just so much. This was the herb that was most frustrating because there are all these studies, but you couldn't get enough to make it work. Now, here's a new trick for those who want more energy. If you look at energy molecules, ATP, NADH, the whole family, they're made up of something called ribose. And I was wondering, we knew that B vitamins would help energy, and that's one component of the molecules. Phosphate, which is another component, people get way too much of in this country sometimes. But I was wondering if ribose would help. And we did a study where we gave ribose to people with severe chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia. We've actually done several studies now, and they showed that it increased energy an average of 61% after 3 weeks. And we just gave basically 1 scoop. It looks and tastes like sugar. You can put it in any drink or whatever that you want.
How did you measure 61% increase in energy? I mean,
a simple visual analog scale. Basically, we asked people on a 0 to 10 scale where their energy was. We looked at sleep, energy, pain, mental clarity, and overall well-being. And all of those improved.
Really?
It was remarkable. And what I give people to start with for fatigue, there's a vitamin powder called the Energy Revitalization System. 1 drink replaces 35 pills.
Is this your design product?
The vitamin powder is the one that I designed, yes.
Okay. So,
and my royalties go to charity.
Okay. But it's your desigine?
Yes.
But you like it just the same?
I made it because I got tired of my patients having to take 35 pills a day.
I see.
They didn't want to be part of the handful club, so I basically said, this is what I want in it.
And you add ribose to it?
Yes. I had 1 scoop of ribose, 1 scoop of the vitamin powder. You can get both of them together for probably under 60 cents a day. And it's simple and easy. Yeah. It's just a nice, simple thing. And it's healthy energy. It's not loan shark energy, which most people are getting their sugar fixes and the excess caffeine. Caffeine's okay in moderation, but when you get too much, it becomes a loan shark. This is actually putting gas in your tank. It's healthy energy. Okay.
So really quickly to summarize this, we talked about glutathione.
Glutathione for the antioxidant, curcumin to balance inflammation and optimize immunity, and ribose to optimize energy. And a simple tool, let me give 2 tools for folks. At my website, endfatigue.com, there's a free energy analysis program. People take a simple quiz, and it'll tell them what they need to do to optimize their energy. It'll even analyze pertinent lab tests if they have them. And there's a wonderful smartphone app called Cures, A to Z, C-U-R-A-S, capital A-C. Everything from acne to zoster. It'll tell you, here's what the background is. Here are the best of how to use natural treatments and medications to make the problem go away.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Teitelbaum.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
God bless.
Immortality Now is made possible in part by Hotze Vitamins, now offering customized vitamin packs. For more information, visit client.hotzevitamins.com.